Okay, students, so last lecture we discussed about the Taylor series method in complex integration, and in this context further today I want to discuss about the Lorentz series. So let us look what is the Lorentz series. Let us consider C1 and C2 be two concentric circles with center A and radii are R1 and R2. Just to look here, this is the two concentric circles. One circle is C1, that is C1, and second circle is C2. So this, and the center of the circle is A, the radii is R2 and R1. These are the radii of concentric circle, where R1 is greater than R2, of course. Also let Fz be analytic in the annular domain. Here you bind one new term, that is the annular domain. Annular, the meaning is already you are knowing. Whenever we discuss about such type of the region, such type of the region means a region of the type of ring, a kind of ring, then that region is called annular region. Okay, so this is the annular domain, and this region is called annular region R. Okay, so this we are talking about the annular domain between the circles, between the two circles. Then at each point of the domain Fz has the series representation, that is that we may write the series in combination of two kind of the series. One we may say the positive series, another we may say negative series. How it is, how it look? Fz is equal to summation over n is equal to 1 to infinity an z minus a power n plus summation over bn z minus a power minus n. You look here, one is positive series, another is negative series. In other words, this is the combination of two parts. One part is known, the positive part is known, the analytic part. इसको हम कहते हैं, this is known as analytic part. While that the second part is known as the principal part. This whole part is known as principal part. The one is analytic part and second is principal part. And where just you look here how the R1 and R2 behave. So this is the concentric circle with the center A. It means this is mod of z minus a, that is laying between R2 and R1. Let us suppose this is equation number 1, where An is 1 over 2 pi iota, and under the closed curve C1 Fw divided by W minus An plus 1 dW, and Bn is 1 over 2 pi iota under the closed curve C2, and this Fw divided by W minus A power 1 minus n dW, where n varies from 1 to 3 and so on. Now the points to remember is, the first point, the Taylor series of analytic function is unique. We know this. It is a unique, and Lorentz series of an analytic function Fz in its region is also unique. Okay, so we may also find the series by any other method. We will look in the numerical, and you realize there is acquired symmetry with the binomial series also, binomial expansion. So sometime we use, just to write the Lorentz series, you may use the formula of binomial series also, binomial expansion. So in that sense it is written. It can be used to express the complex function in cases where a Taylor series expansion cannot be applied. Sometimes it happens in some of the problem, due to the nature of the problem you can't apply the Taylor series, but in that situation you can apply the Lorentz series. So this is why this series is necessary to discuss here in context of all the series which we have already explained in the previous lectures. Now if Fz is analytic at a point A, then we find Taylor series expansion about A. Now if Fz is not analytic, mind it, this is an important word, important sentence, कि if Fz is not analytic, तब क्या होगा? At A, but is analytic in same neighborhood of A, then that is not analytic at A, but it is analytic at the same neighborhood A, then we find Lorentz series expansion of fz about A. Okay, so you can find out the Lorentz series expansion about the A because of just to look in Lorentz series, we always take the concentric circles and then we discuss the positive and negative both. So now, if fz has many isolated singular points, then there are many region, annular region R1, R2, R3 and so on, in which fz is analytic, and so there are many Lorentz series for fz about A, but one for each region. But the Lorentz series is usually taken as the one that converges near A. So this is the limitation. There may be the many series, but which series will call the Lorentz series? So this is clearly written. The Lorentz series is usually taken as the one that converges near to A. And what is A? A is the center of concentric circles. Now let us look one example. Okay, if it is given that you have to expand this series, fz is equal to z square minus 1 divided by z plus 2, z plus 3 as a Lorentz series. If the condition is given that is mod of z is lying between 2 and 3, and then the second condition is if mod of z is greater than 3. So what will be the series between 2 and 3, and what will be the series if mod of z is greater than 3? Then first of all, as per the previous practice, just you go through what is the given fz. So fz is given, that is z square minus 1 divided by z plus 2 into z plus 3. This can be written into the form of 1 plus partial fraction. Directly you can write first of all the partial fraction, since the numerator and denominator both are having the same exponent. Then you can write 1 plus a divided by z plus 2 plus b divided by z plus 3, and after calculating you will get the value of a and b. Here in this case you will get a is 3 and b is minus a. Then after putting the value you will get this as a partial fraction. Then first step is always in both the cases, in the previous also and here also, you have to do the partial fraction. So after getting the partial fraction, just to look what is the condition where you have to write the Lorentz series. Then here it is already given that mod of z is lying between 2 and 3. So just to check, if between 2 and 3 the region is annular about z is equal to 0. That is, this region is already, the ring region is about z is equal to 0, and fz is, of course, you check here that after putting z is equal to 0, then it is easily seen the constant, and it means this fz is analytic. So if fz is analytic in the region, so the expansion in the series about z is equal to 0, now you may consider mod of z is less than 3. So if mod of z is less than 3, then of course by dividing 3 you can write mod of z by 3 is less than 1, and it means if z is greater than 2, the second inequality, then of course you can rewrite the mathematical steps like this. If this should be less than 1. So now coming into the series, again you can rewrite this series as this. Just to check, you can rewrite this 3 by 2, taking 2 outside, 1 plus z by 2, and here taking this 3 outside, then you can write minus z by 3, 1 plus z by 3. Then in the form of exponent, you can write 1 plus 3 by 2, 1 plus z by 2 power minus 1, minus 8 by 3, 1 plus z by 3 power minus 1. And this is all the students, they know at this stage, this is the simple binomial expansion, and on this expansion you will get this series. And similarly here on expansion, just to look the expansion of any index in the binomial, that is 1 plus x power n is equal to 1 plus nx plus nn minus 1 by factorial to x square, and so on. So that is a very simple formula up to plus 2 level, and at this stage every student at this stage are knowing. So just applying this formula you will get this series. Now what is the second part? Just to look the second part, if mod of z is greater than 3, then the region is annular about, again z is equal to 0, where fz is analytic, And what is the mathematical meaning if z mod of z is greater than 3? It means, just to look the manipulation, it means we may write this 1 by mod of z that is less than 1 by 3. You can rewrite. And it means 2 by mod of z. 2 by mod of z that is less than 2 by 3. And of course 2 by 3 is less than 1. And if you look the 3 by z, then 3 by z is less than, of course, 1. Now here you will do some mathematical manipulation in the series. If fz is equal to 1 plus 3 by, you can rewrite. There you have taken 2 outside. Here it is advisable to take z outside. So now you take z outside. Then you may write 1 plus 2 by z. And here also z outside, then 1 plus 3 by z. Okay. So now in this case 1 plus 3 by z, and the series will be 1 plus 2 by z power minus 1. So again, as per the expansion, binomial expansion, you will get 1 minus 2 by z plus 2 by z whole square minus 2 by z whole cube and so on, and then minus 8 by z, 1 minus 3 by z plus 3 by z whole square and so on. Now again you look at the whole, this series may be written like this, because again how to write the answer, just you mind it. The 2 by z means z is in the denominator, then you have to write as a exponent here. It is easy from this step how you can simplify this series in this form, q1 plus 3 in bracket z power minus 1 minus 2 z power minus 2 plus 4 z power minus 3 and so on. It is important when the z in the denominator. So you have to write the Lorentz series in this form. Now here it is also in the denominator, then minus 8 z power minus 1 minus 3 z power minus 2 plus 9 z power minus 3 and so on. Now on simplification you will get this series 1 minus 5 z power minus 1 plus 18 z power minus 2 minus 60 z power minus 3 and so on. In this way you have already seen how to solve or how to find or how to expand the given fz into the form of Lorentz series. Now for your practice, I have already given here a few problems. Just to go and do your practice. So just to go through these problems, it is the first problem is given that find the Lorentz series of the fz is given, that is z divided by z square minus 1, z square plus 4. Here the exponent in the numerator and denominator is different, and you know how to do the partial fraction in these cases. The reason is already given. The reason is mod of z is lying between 1 and 2, and the second problem is different. Here I have given you one function is z square, while that the another is e raised to power 1 by z. This is a very nice problem. About z is equal to 0, you have to go and look the Lorentz series. C is fz is equal to e power 2z divided by z minus 1 whole cube. About z is equal to 1, it may be solved. And the second problem is fz is equal to 1 by z, z square minus 3z plus 2. This is a simple problem, but there is no term in the numerator. So this is the variation in the numerical. Valid in mod of z is lying between 1 and 2. The first you do the practice. I hope you will do it. If any problem in case of any difficulty, then all the viewers and my students who have already subscribed this channel, you can discuss with me. I will allocate some time, and in that time we will discuss under the discussion on YouTube channel. Okay, so do subscribe my channel and stay safe. Thank you very much. Thank you.